Good morning from beautiful Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Scattered cloud over Phnom Penh today, currently 88 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it's heading for a top of about 38 degrees Celsius, or around 100 degrees, I believe it is, Fahrenheit. Been offline for the last 24 hours, just working on some new and exciting content that we've got coming for you. Also, the next few weeks I should hopefully have the new mobile phone up and running, which will enable me to stream 24 hours a day here from Phnom Penh and show you the weather, the nightlife, and everything that's happening here in Cambodia. So I hope you enjoyed the live feed today. I will be streaming a lot more from today onwards and into the evenings and so forth, and doing a lot of the unique weather events that will be happening here throughout the wet season. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Please give the cam a like if you're watching this on replay. It really does help the channel a lot. All the support that you can give at the moment is sincerely appreciated. It does take a lot of work to sort of keep this going, so anything you can do to encourage me to keep going, guys, I really would appreciate it. So enjoy the webcam, ask any questions you've got. If you are coming to Cambodia as well on a holiday, or you're looking to move here, or just have any questions at all about the beautiful Kingdom of Wonder, don't hesitate to get back to me. I've actually heard a rumour this morning as well, if you're just jumping online, that apparently there are some monkeys currently on Street 136 somewhere. So keep an eye out for those. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Okay. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're watching from. Feel free to ask any questions anytime. Local time in Phnom Penh at the moment is 2 minutes past 10. Local time is currently 7 minutes past 10. It's beginning to look a lot like the wet season in Phnom Penh. Some puffy clouds on the horizon. I'd like to say thank you to Rabbi as well, the Wild Scotsman last night, took me out in Phnom Penh, one of my subscribers. Thanks, mate. I hope you had a good night if you're watching. Things are starting to ramp up in Phnom Penh for the sort of the Khmer New Year. It's starting to look really good. Last night we were starting to get quite busy. So the live stream will be on tonight, all night, apart from a couple of hours. So I'll try and get as much of the action for you as I can. If there are any ladies listening this morning, if you're coming to Phnom Penh for work and you're looking for a fun, exciting work environment, I do know of a number of jobs that are currently available to dance, paying good wages, and also accommodation is also provided. So please feel free to contact me if you're planning on working in Phnom Penh. Local time is 10:24 a.m. Heading for a top temperature today of around about 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Thank you for watching. Hey Matto, how you going, mate? It's very warm. Yeah, I think tomorrow and the next day they're both going to be over 100. But I'm hoping we get a storm before then. When are you coming back out? Let me know. End of May. You'll miss my birthday. You'll have to come and buy me a birthday drink. I'll look forward to it, Matto. I got out last night with a Scotsman that's a subscriber, and we had great fun. For anyone that's watching this on replay as well, we're coming up to Khmer New Year, which is coming up in, I think, 8 or 9 days now, and also Songkran, which is just before then, which seems to be starting early. So Last night was pretty crazy on Street 136 with a few water fights, unfortunately. But there'll be plenty more of that to see in the coming days. Cool Scottish people. Yeah, it was funny. It was I couldn't understand like a word he was saying after a couple of drinks. It's even worse when you go with a Welshman and a Scotsman and an Irishman. We went to Cowgirl. It was lots of fun. Tails. Yeah, it was funny. But yeah, hit me up when you come back out. It'd be good to see you. Awesome, Matto. Good on you, mate. I appreciate you watching. I always like your videos. Yeah, good on you, mate. I appreciate it. I even watch it myself. Like sometimes I sleep with it on. Won't be long though, you'll be out here. Also working on there. Oh, for yourself, or oh yeah, no, I am. If that's what you mean, yeah. I'm getting a new phone. I'm going to start streaming 24/7. So lots of the weather and sunrises and sunsets and just the nightlife and traffic and stuff. But I want to make it sort of more varied as well through the day. Oh, for you, awesome. Be good, you know, like if you can get out here permanently, it's definitely worthwhile. It's a good way of meeting people too. I've met so many good people that have come out to see me. What sort of camera? Do you know what you're going to use? Might give you some ideas. Matto's Adventures. Yeah, it's really hard. It's I mean, the mobile phone is a bit of a pain really because it overheats. So having a more purpose-built camera for live streaming is probably better in a lot of ways. But I'm going with the mobile phone because it just gives me flexibility with only having sort of limited devices. Let me know what you get anyway. I'd be interested to know. A bit sore and sorry today. Any of you guys that have, that are coming out here on a holiday or coming out here to work or move to Cambodia or retire, feel free to send me any emails. If you've got any requests or anything you need me to do out here, I'm happy to do it, for free, as long as it doesn't take up half the day. But if you need me to check out a hotel or review an apartment or something like that, I'm more than happy to do that. Multi-GoPro cameras. Yeah, I had a GoPro. I bought one last year and I couldn't work out how to use it, so I sold it. I'm really bad with technology. I think my thumbs were too big for it too. I've got some good content coming up. I've been working on it a lot lately, so next couple of months will be good. I'm looking forward to seeing you, Matto. You've been with me for so long. Seems like forever. Also, Secrets is having a remake at the moment. They're splitting the building in two and separating the hotel from the club, and they're putting a whole new front on the building, which will be going up in the next few weeks. And I'm going to do a time lapse from like around midnight the night before, right through until midnight the next night. So you'll see the actual new signage go up, and then it light up for the first time. And it's going to be a really cool sort of neon sign. That's all I can tell you. So if you're going to be in Phnom Penh the next sort of 6 to 8 weeks, definitely head into Secrets because it's going to be a lot different. A lot of new staff and a lot of new things happening there. That can't be right, surely. 4 months, unbelievable. Like I've been here since the start of August. It feels like, I think it's about 7 or 8 months or something. It feels like about 7 or 8 years. Every night's Friday night in Phnom Penh. Four months. Sure, that can't be right, Matto. I must have been passed out for half of it. God, we're getting old fast, mate. Make the most of it. It's a shame you're not here now. I love this time of year. Like Khmer New Year is always really good coming out of the dry season. Oh yeah, it's the world's gone mad, mate, and you know it's been a tough year for you too. I so understand, but I think if I had to go back to Australia now with the way things are back there, it's just, you know, you can't survive there. Everything's just too expensive. Massive housing crisis, you know, homeless people everywhere. Yeah, Khmer New Year's top time of year. It's crazy up in Siem Reap or Battambang. But last night the kids were out of control. You know, there would have been, like, there were gangs of motorbikes on the street last night. Yeah, with water thrown at people, and they come down 136 and then they do blockies for about an hour, just going around and around and around. I didn't have the phone streaming, and I'm really upset because it would have been really good footage. So I don't think I'll be going out to late at night over that period anyway. But still no violence, which is great. Yeah, that was pretty much it. It's funny, you know, like some of them you look at and you think, oh, they're only like 6 or 7, and they're like, you know, 11, 12, 13, 14 and stuff like that. The Khmer look really young. But it was out of control last night, and I suspect I'll do the same tonight, so I'm going to set up and sort of get it all so I can show you. This time of day as well, we get a lot of viewers from India and Sri Lanka and Dubai and places like that. Let me know where you're viewing from. Even if you're watching it on replay, leave a comment and let me know. I'd love to know where you're from. Yeah, you can still make it, you know. You take a lightning trip, matter. I'll let you stay in my spare room, but it's got no aircon, unfortunately. Every time I say I've got a spare room, I remind myself that I'm paying $200 a month for rent, and I've got 2 rooms, like 2 bedrooms. Gotta love Cambodia. Yeah, it's good to know where the people are from. Oh, you got an apartment here? Hey, you lucky fella. Maybe one day I'll get one. Whereabouts is it? I was looking at 3 apartments actually. They're all for sale as a block. You can actually see where they are just down the end down there. There's a orange sign on the left hand side. That's about the level they're at. All 3 have got river views, and the top one, which takes up the whole top floor, has got a rooftop terrace with a garden, the whole bit. They're asking $105,000, and in total it's 4.5 bedrooms, I'd call it. The two bedrooms in like a top floor penthouse, and then the 2 apartments below that have got one and a quarter bedrooms each, which is like an office and a bedroom, and the ones downstairs. $105,000. Rental returns probably somewhere in the vicinity of maybe $800 a month, because the top one's really nice. Beautiful river views and stuff like that. But what an investment, you know. If I had the money, I'd buy it. Currently on 136 as well, there's 17 apartments currently for rent facing 136 in the block that you see in front of you, and the block that I'm in. So if you're looking at moving out here, there's a lot of apartments for rent in this part of the entertainment zone. You have to look around. Yeah, there are some really inexpensive places, but I thought, yeah, even though that's 105 grand, the fact that you're getting 3 separate properties on 3 separate titles with 3 lots of rental income, you know, if you were an investor, it's it's pretty hard to go wrong. You know, like, you're right in the centre of the city, right near the river, and you know, Phnom Penh's on the move. You know, they're building that canal there. Like, they've announced now they're going to start building that canal now down to Kep, so they'll be able to send all their products down the canal to Kep at the port, load up the ships and send them out to the world without actually going on the rail or going on the roads, or through Vietnam as well. So that's going to save them a lot of money and time. Cambodia is definitely on the move. So if you're looking at coming out here, you couldn't be coming at a better time. The next couple of years are going to be really big in Cambodia. They're still predicting that it's going to be possibly the fastest growing economy in Southeast Asia by the end of next year. There's the 2 apartments across the road are still for rent as well. That's my old apartment, that's $270 per month. The original one that I moved into, and the one below it, which is $250. So they still haven't been leased. It's crazy, but there's just not enough foreigners coming. Like, for some crazy reason. I don't know if people are just not traveling as much or whatever, but they're all complaining that there's just not enough customers. Like, worse than ever. This is the irony, because it's just best possible time to be here, I'll be streaming tonight as well, as much as possible. Probably about 80% of the whole night I'll be streaming. The rest of the time I'll be editing. And I've got some really good videos coming out within the next 4 to 6 weeks. I've just got a bit of work to do on them yet, but they're pretty good. Government has to change. Yeah, I don't know much about that visa actually. I come on the E-type visa originally. That's like a retirement visa, isn't it? I'm not quite there yet. Oh, is that a tourist visa? Oh, right, yeah. But you still just get that on entry, though. Like, it's not like going to Vietnam. I ended up paying an extra $900 coming out here in August because I forgot to get my visa. Just because I was coming through Vietnam, you know. And then, like, you know, I land in Phnom Penh. It took me 6.5 minutes to get from when the plane doors opened, get through immigration, collect my bags, and get my passport stamped. 6.5 minutes from that moment when the plane landed. Like, you'd never get that anywhere else. I really hope when the new airport opens here in Phnom Penh that doesn't change. But inevitably it will. Much bigger airport. And if you don't know as well, across the road at Secrets, they're currently renovating, and they're splitting the hotel off and giving the club a new name. You heard it here first, guys. The whole front of the building is getting ripped off as well, and they're replacing it with this new really cool neon sign. So if you come into Phnom Penh anytime after about the next 6 weeks, the new club will be open. It'll be really cool. Hang on. Sorry, that was something I said earlier, Matto. What was it I said? Yeah, they're employing something like 70 new staff in Secrets as well. I'm actually promoting it at the moment. So if you know anyone, you know, whether they're Khmer or not, if they're coming to Cambodia for work and they're girls and they like to dance, nothing inappropriate, you know, like it's just fun, you know, but basically, you know, getting paid to have fun. It includes accommodation as well. And they get tips and they get a good salary, even if they're Western girls or Eastern European, Russian. Oh, I get it now, man. Bye as in bye-bye. It's really starting to feel like stormy weather. It's like hot as hell here. Was told it was 44 Celsius recently. Yeah, it has been. It's been up over 40 quite a bit, and often the the temperature that's actually recorded, I swear to God, it's nowhere near that low. You know, it's been really, really hot. It's like, you know, North Queensland without the thunderstorms. But once I get the new phone and everything, it's going to be really cool. I'm so looking forward to recording all the storms and all that sort of stuff. And I've been working on a new time-lapse technique for it, so it's going to be really cool. What I want to do in year 3, I want to have like 7 cameras set up and have 4 of them just streaming. One of them streaming 24/7. 4 of them just recording time lapses 24 hours a day, and the rest I'll just use in other varying degrees at different times. That's my year 3 plan. Yeah, I'm excited. It's like a childhood dream for me. Like my sisters, they gave me a camera when I was about 10 years old, and I remember it was one of those Instamatic cameras. And as much as I loved it, I always wanted like a DSLR. And I sort of got into photography when I got older because of that. So it's like a dream of mine to be here doing this, like in my favourite place, you know. And I'm like addicted to thunderstorms. So I went fishing with my dad down in Yamba in northern New South Wales when I was a kid. Almost got struck by lightning one day, and ever since then I've just been hooked on thunderstorms, you know. So I won't be satisfied until I get struck by lightning. But it's pretty cool up here as well because it's the veranda's like a Faraday cage because it's all wrapped in iron. So even if the building gets struck, I'll probably be safe. Yeah, that's what I want to do. You know, like it's a bit of a thing. I'm actually toying with the idea of trying to get registered as well to be a that like a weather guy that records the actual temperatures at certain times of the day for the weather bureaus around the world. That's something that's sort of interests me as well. Sort of makes it more official as well. I actually genuinely, like, people laugh when I go, oh yeah, it's a weather cam, but I actually genuinely have always had an interest in the weather. And whenever I've come to Cambodia, I've always been out, you know, seeing Ukville or Koh Rong, trying to take long exposures of the lightning and stuff. So it's actually real. Like that was my original plan, you know. And then I happened to move on to 136, and I thought, well, I'll do the nightlife as well. So originally, it wasn't so much about the girls and the entertainment and the nightlife. It was more about the weather for me. It just turned out that the two work together well, live streaming. So, yeah. And I like looking at the traffic too, because, like, you know, only in Cambodia do you get traffic like this, you know. Yeah, it's going to be really cool because I'll be able to live stream the storms, so you'll better watch them live. But at the same time, I'm going to be taking time lapses of the storms and doing other photography of the storms. So I'll be able to, like, run them side by side, you know. So, and then in year 3, I'll be able to do that, you know, on steroids. I'll be able to do, like, every single day across the year. And at the end of the year, I'll just be able to speed them all up, link them all together, and I'll give you the entire year in a time lapse, you know, in like 4 minutes or something. So that's my plan. Yeah, cool. I've got ridiculous hours of footage that I've recorded. Yeah, I'm in the cloud now. I've given up on the hard drives. But yeah, it's going to be good. Like the longer that you shoot time lapses for, the better the time lapse ends up being in the end. So if I've got 7 cameras running and 4 of them are shooting time lapses 24/7 from different directions, you know, it's going to be so cool. It's driving me crazy, actually. I'm like a kid in a candy store at the moment. Like every morning I'm getting up, waiting to unwrap my presents, you know. Wet season can't come, you know, fast enough though. It's just ridiculously hot here right now. Like it's under 90, but it feels like about 190. Yeah, this new time-lapse thing that I'm working on at the moment, it shoots it a different way. It's a lot more labor intensive, but the end result's going to be really cool. Hey, Greg from St. Louis, I can see that you sent me a message. If you're watching, thank you. Good to hear from you. I'll message you back as soon as I get off. Oh, it is. It really is. It's like North Queensland or Northern Territory or something, except without the storms through the dry season. And this has been a particularly dry season. Yeah, usually you get a bit of rain and stuff like that, but this year it hasn't come. That's why I think it's gonna come early this year. It just feels like it. Okay. Yeah, if you are listening, Greg, yeah, check that one out. You'll like it. It's if you're going to get into a business in Phnom Penh in this area, that would be the one to get onto, because it's at that river end, and sticks out like a sore thumb, you know. I like the name too. And it's all like, if you're still there, it's all fully fitted out. Like nothing needs doing. It's just all perfect. If you want, I can drop back in there tonight. I have to go back actually to see somebody, so I'll find out the finer details. I didn't really delve too much into it last night. I think a few of them are, it's been a long, weary ride from COVID. You know, like they really, took a hit. So it's sort of getting to the end of the marathon, and there's a few that are dropping off. So now it's probably not a bad time to pounce if you're looking at buying a business in Phnom Penh. Anyone? There goes the sugarcane down sugarcane lane there. The ladies will be there on the side of the road stripping it later on. You get the farmers that come in from the provinces with their families and load up the truck and take it back to plant. Yeah, if anyone that is listening, if you are watching it on replay or watching it live, if you've got any questions, you can feel free to email me, and my details are in the bio. Or if you're watching it live, you can email me. You can message me now, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Or if you have been here before and you want something done on the ground, or, a product sent to you from a shop or something like that, or checking on a family member, whatever, just let me know. I'm happy to help you. And thank you to Sean, also from California, for your comment, which you guys can't see. I appreciate that, Sean. I'll see you in November, or sooner. I'll be on live streaming this afternoon as well for the sunset from about 5:30 p.m. till about 8, and then I'll be back online from about 9:30, 10. I'll go through till about 1 a.m. and then from about 2 a.m. right through to the sunrise as well tomorrow morning. It's probably going to be a pretty big night tonight on 136. Lots of shenanigans last night with a lot of the kids getting around on motorbikes and throwing water at people like by the hundred, They were like gangs on the street. So if you're in Phnom Penh tonight, take a raincoat. Apparently the busing companies for Khmer New Year, they've got 477 buses that will be running all the people in Phnom Penh back to their homes in their provinces. Crazy. So be careful on the roads if you're in Cambodia. And if you come into Phnom Penh, don't forget to look me up. Yeah, the clouds coming across from the sort of southeast corner of Thailand at the moment, across the Gulf of Thailand and into Cambodia. They're big fluffy clouds. So that's got to be a good sign for the wet season. Another way to help me as well to build the channel is if you are coming here and you've booked a hotel, and you, yeah, before we go and check it out for you, I can review the hotel in a video form and post it on the YouTube channel. I do that for free, you know, like, because the channel benefits as well. So if you're coming here and you're staying at a hotel that I haven't reviewed, let me know, and I'm happy to go and do that. I can even check out the exact room that you're staying in, which I did down at Lux, there on the right hand side for I think it's Marco. He was going to stay in the presidential suite, which he actually ended up doing. It's a beautiful room. That review's in my playlist as well, the hotel playlist. I can also do anything on the ground here, like if you've got a girlfriend here or something like that, or have any dramas, let me know. I'm happy to help. Yeah, look into things, whatever. Yes, I went to Cowgirl last night, which is on Street 130. Very good bar. I highly recommend it. The management there really look after the girls, and you can really tell when you're there. There, and also Ponytails, which is also on 130. They're my two favourite bars on 130. I like Cowgirl because you go there and people don't harass you. Like, it's really relaxed. They just won't stop looking at you. We also popped into Secrets for a while last night, and they've got a Russian dancing there now. Very tall, blonde lady. She's really nice, Alina. I'm literally putting ice on the back of the phone now to keep it cool. It's that hot. The things I do for you guys. If you're in India today and you're watching the webcam, please let me know. I'd love to know if you're watching from India. India, or maybe you're in Colombo in Sri Lanka. Let me know. Yeah, tonight when I'm offline, I'm actually shooting a new time-lapse down 136, but I'm using a different technique, completely different, the way I'm constructing it. It's going to take me a little bit of time to put it together, but it's going to look really cool. I'm really excited about it. So look out for that one. Man, it's so hot here. These sounds that you hear with these, like that one that you hear just there, like when you live here, you come up with an English phrase or word that rhymes with what they're doing, and this one for me is Cambodia. When she comes down this street, you'll hear. It's funny how your brain does that. But I think if I didn't have the sounds and I was back in Australia now, I'd really struggle with like sleeping. So lucky I've recorded them all just in case. That guy walking through there now, he's a oyster seller. Well, they call them oysters here, but back in Australia we'd call them like... See, sounds like Cambodia. They're definitely not oysters by Australian standards. But they like put some sort of spices on them and stuff, and the Khmer love them. They sell them fresh from the back of those like carts all around the city. All different types of stuff as well. Like sometimes it's bugs, sometimes it's oysters or seafood or whatever. Shellfish. And there goes the sugarcane again. Get a couple of those every hour. If you live in Cambodia and you're interested in getting into broadcasting, I have a position for an apprentice. Let me know. It'd be great if I could find someone that has at least some sort of basic English so they can speak to Barang. Yeah, so if you've got like a sister or something that is sort of just finished college, wants to get into something sort of new and exciting, has a little bit of basic English or even good English would be great. I definitely need somebody with Khmer that can help me with the channel. Preferably, probably a girl, you know, a boy and a girl is a good combination. And perhaps there might be other opportunities later on for a boy to come and join as well. If you are Khmer and you're listening, I'd also be interested in speaking to any of the older generation here in the community. You know, for any stories of the old days here in Phnom Penh. I'd love to know. Love to know your stories. Tell the world and promote your beautiful country, the Kingdom of Wonder. I've also got a new daily feature, which I'm working on at the moment, which I should be launching pretty soon. It's called On This Day in Cambodia, and that will be coming out every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We'll also look at things like the history of Cambodia. So that's some of my plans for the channel moving forward. I can't tell you everything, but that's where we're headed. I'm also about to install a bird feeder here, just on the lower ledge below the webcam. So it'll also be pigeon cam. You'll be able to see the pigeons. That pigeon that just landed there, that's the head pigeon, the white one. I just got a message that came through from Danny in Lightning Ridge back in Australia, and he writes, I watched your story on China and Cambodia, and I was a bit suspicious when you said that China and Cambodia have had diplomatic relations for over 700 years. But I looked it up, and it wasn't 700 years, but it was over 600 years. So thank you, Danny from Lightning Ridge. I really appreciate that. I really respect your commitment to history, and I stand corrected. It's over 600 years, not over 7. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that you actually took that much notice. That means a lot to me. Good on you, mate. Have a beer for me back in Lightning Ridge, of all places. Hey, Matto, I just thought of another question to ask you. If you have made vids of storms, how come I haven't seen them? I want to see them, especially if you're in the heart of it. If anyone working on 136 or 130 is currently listening as well, I've got an interested party in buying into a bar here on the street. So if anyone's looking at selling or interested in any offers, please let me know. There's going to be a lot of changes on the streets over the next 12 months, especially over the next couple of months. There's a lot of renovation and so forth going on, so there's going to be a lot of changes, positive changes for everybody. If you weren't listening earlier as well, Secrets is going on, sort of undergoing renovation at the moment. That'll be finished very soon, and there's a lot of changes there. It's looking really good already, but they're going to rip the front of the building off and replace all the signage with neon and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to look really good on the street. And I'm actually shooting that over probably about 24 hours, like to get the whole, from start to finish remake of Secrets. So if you're in Cambodia, probably about 6 to 8 weeks from now, it'll be a whole new place. So a lot of new staff coming on as well. So a great place to go out and have a great night. If you're new to the channel as well, check out my playlists. I've got everything there, Cambodia. So if you're looking to move here or get a job in Cambodia or just come on a holiday, I do hotel reviews for free. I can also review prospective apartments. I can arrange the whole thing for you, so that when you arrive, you've actually got your apartment waiting for you, if you so wish. Or if you just want me to go and check out your hotel, just let me know. Lots of hotel reviews under my playlist for the hotels and restaurants and apartments. Along with the clubs and the bars here on Street 136, I've done every single bar within about a 8-block radius over the last 8 months. I've been into everyone. So if you want me to check something out, let me know. If you haven't been to Cambodia before, it's like stepping back in time in lots of ways. It reminds me of Australia back in the 70s. It really does. It's just got that same feel about it. Just laid back and easy going. One of the other things I'm looking at doing for the live stream as well is I don't live stream copyrighted music because I can't monetize it. So as a compromise, what I'm going to do is probably one live stream a day, possibly through the busiest period. I'll play copyright music, so you can listen to like all the latest tracks from Cambodia, from all their coolest artists, you know, without being sort of censored. You'll hear it, a lot sooner. You know, probably not at all if you're back in the States or somewhere. There's a lot of really, really good sort of rappers and R&B artists and so forth here in Phnom Penh, so they're really cool. Okay, so it's currently 11:40 a.m. in Phnom Penh. I'm going to have to wrap it up. I've got a little bit of work to do today before I start streaming this evening and into the night. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I do really appreciate it. I'm sorry I haven't been online for the last few days, but I will endeavour to be online as much as possible for you moving forward. And we will be going 24 hours very, very soon. So look out for that one and my latest videos and so forth. And thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I really mean that. Have a good day, and I will talk to you tonight. Bye for now.